between Tempo Storm and Solari Gaming. Tempo Storm leading 1-0.
All right, we'll have to see if Peekaboo can land the opener that he wanted. Last time he wasn't able to, so let's see if he can make a difference this time. Starship getting out those initial hots rolling as Peekaboo and Jamili going in. And first global is going to be Icy Veins from Jamili, plus a immediate Shadow Dance. Look at this, immediate link forced out too.
They want to be aggressive. I like this from Tempo Storm. They're turning around the aggression right away. Fuin actually down to 20% HP, caught to that smoke bomb, having to trinket and survival instincts. Waffles was able to get off a pre-link, or a link, sorry, in the CC, and that's that work Rachel is really, really good for. Starship taking a lot of damage, though, loaded up with his Barskin as well as Ironbar, catching a huge NS. But Fuin is in a little bit of trouble. He does still have his Vigil Incarnation and Ironbar, or sorry, his Berserk ready, but he has no trinket, so the next down to him is probably going to end up being Waffle's trinket.
Fuin is playing Ursul's Vortex. He tried to catch Starship off guard by pulling him back on the blink. I'm not sure if he was 100%, but that means he loses his bash. There's no consistent stun on Solari Gaming. It's going to be hard for them to lock Starship down. They have bursted through all of his defensive cooldowns. Heart of the Wild up for a few more seconds here. It's his last line of defense. Fuin is not giving up the hunt, but Waffles has no trinket. Fuin's got to be careful. He's sitting in that bear form, not line assigning Waffles just yet. We see Waffles now pushing forward. Starship is still the primary targets. Still no defensive cooldowns, caught into a stun, down to half HP, but Peekaboo is going to reverse the pressure, goes for the Shadow Dance. Waffles pre-links the Deep Freeze Polymorph, and they're going to end up breaking the Polymorph there. Starship is in so much trouble right now, blinking to the opposite side of the map. Fuin is able to keep up the chase because they broke that Polymorph. Murder of Crows now coming out. Starship answers with the Ironbark, answers with the Barkskin. A bit of an overlap, but it's not going to mean too much. You see the Ursul's Vortex down now onto Starship. He's able to get out of it, uses the dash now to kite away. Good defensive Polymorphs out from Jamili right here to stabilize Tempo Storm.
And Waffles, that pre-link, like you were saying, actually ended up saving Fuin, which is an excellent job. Starship getting the clone onto Fuin, able to give himself a little bit more time. Jamili actually just throwing out that Ice Block once again, just using his trinket and Ice Blocks to get out of CC. This could be the setup that they need, though. The full kidney shot onto Fuin, full Polymorph onto Waffles. Fuin's going to have to do something miraculous to survive here. Down to 40% HP, actually using that Nature's Vigil, trying to get away. Starship going in for the clone, gets the full clone. This could be the game for Fuin. This looks like Tempo Storm is going to take this series 2-0. And I don't know, this North American EU thing, yeah.
Despite the smack talk, Tempo Storm are going to wipe the floor. As they said, they are the janitors in this matchup. Clean sweeping now 2-0. Solari Gaming putting up a good fight, but just not good enough.
Yeah, I think it's a difficult matchup for Jungle Cleave, to be honest with you. They put up a good fight. I don't know about the whole Vortex thing.
You know, I know why they did it, because in that first matchup when they had Starship out in the middle where they wanted to, and if they would have stayed on him for just that extra split second, then because he was running back and forth between the pillars, if you can catch him out in the middle with a Vortex on top and he panics, like, you can just shut that down completely. But then again, when you're playing against a druid like Starship, he isn't someone that panics.
Yeah, he's not going to fall for those tricks.